Everyone, you're welcome back again. We are given that 2 raised to the power of square root of x is equal to 8 raised to the power of x. Then what is the value of x that satisfies this exponential equation? As you can see, the left hand side, the base here is 2, and in the right hand side, the base is 8. So the first thing we need to do is to try to balance the base. So in the left hand side, we have 2 raised to the power of square root of x, which is equal to the right hand side, we have 8 here, and 8 can also be written as 2 raised to the power of 3, because when you multiply 2 by itself 3 times, it's going to give us 8. So this 8 here is the same as 2 raised to the power of 3, then all to the power of x. So the next thing we're going to do is to recall power property of indices. This power 3 here can multiply the overall power outside the bracket. So this is going to be what? 2 raised to the power of square root of x, which is equal to 2 raised to the power of 3 multiplied by x is going to give us 3x. So as you can see, the bases are not the same. And one of the property of exponents, when the bases are the same, then the power is also the same. So we're going to cancel out the base, then we equate the power. The first power is square root of x, which is equal to the second power, which is 3x. Now, the next step is for us to eliminate the square root by square both sides of the equation. So we're going to square the left hand side, and also we square the right hand side, so that this square is going to cancel the square root. Then in the left hand side, we are left with only x, which is equal to, here we have 3x raised to the power of 2. Since the operation that separates 3 and x in this bracket is multiplication, so the power here is going to affect both 3 and x. But in the case of addition and minus, it will not affect both the term in the bracket. So 3 raised to the power of 2 implies 3 multiplied by 3, which is 9. Then x raised to the power of 2 is the same as x squared. Now the next step is to take this 9x squared to the left hand side of the equation. So we're going to have x, when positive cross an equality sign, become negative 9x squared, which is going to be equal to 0. Now as you can see, we have quadratic equation because the highest power of the variable here is 2. So we are going to solve this equation using factorization method. So if you observe the term in the left hand side, as you can see, x is common. So we're going to factor out x, then we open bracket. X divided by x is going to be 1. Then negative 9x squared divided by x is going to give us negative 9x. Everything will be equal to 0. Now from here, we're going to recall that when two terms multiply itself and is equal to 0, it's either one of them is 0, but we don't know which one of them is 0. So we're going to equate x to be equal to 0, or the bracket 1 minus 9x to be equal to 0. So here x is equal to 0. This is the first value of x. Now to get the second solution, we are going to take this negative 9x to the right hand of the equation. So this is going to be what? 1 will be equal to 9. When negative 9x cross an equality sign, become positive 9x. Then we divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 9. So the left hand side by 9, and also the right hand side by 9. So that this 9 is going to cancel this 9. We are left with just x, which is equal to 1 divided by 9 is the same as 1 over 9. So therefore, we can call this the second value, and this is the first value. So therefore, the two value of x that satisfy this exponential equation is x1 equal to 0, or x2 is equal to 1 over 2. So this is how to solve this kind of exponential equation. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also follow this page for more video like this. Thanks.